To my knowledge, as far as the quantity of donkeys, this is definitely the first time they've ever been airshipped like this. There might have been one or two here or there, but this is going to be the first time I would say this many donkeys have been flown into anywhere.
Today is a big day for us, a day that we've been looking forward to for a long time. We are on the verge of loading 120 donkeys to be shipped, flown to California, to Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue.
Thankfully, we have some tremendous donors and supporters that are funding the flight. It is tens of thousands of dollars. It's a considerable expense, but worth every penny. As many know, these animals were brought over here to serve humans, so this is the least that we owe them. That we can guarantee that they will be safe and forever protected from harm for the remainder of their lives.
So, makes sense. Our system is internet-based, so it all goes in under their microchip. Well, this is my first time shipping donkeys via airplane, so I'm kind of curious myself how this is going to work. But it's my understanding that they're going to be put 6 to a crate, a open-top pen, as it were, that's loaded on the plane by forklifts and lifting equipment, and then locked in place once it's inside the cargo area.
We've been working on this project on relocating the donkeys, the wild donkeys around Waikoloa for the past year. And for about the past 6 months, we've had this plan on our radar as far as getting some to Peaceful Valley in California. And it's due to the timing and flights and weather conditions and whatnot. As far as trapping donkeys, it's taken us this long to get to this point. But these 120 donkeys are all blood tested for entrance into California, and all of the males are castrated and recovered, and they're ready to go.
All right, now get out my trailer. Let's go. Woo! I noticed this one's got a mark. It doesn't have a collar.
The estimated population when we began this project about a year ago was 400 to 600. So in less than a year, we have humanely, non-lethally reduced this population by over 60%. Between the more than 200 that have been rehomed here locally through the compassion and support of community members adopting them, these 120 that are going to sanctuary, and then the few hundred remaining. We're really thrilled, and again, a historic day for the Waikoloa donkeys.
None of the donkeys that are going today have had any kind of sedatives at all. These are some really, really nice wild burros, as it were. They haven't been roughly treated, and that makes a big difference in their temperament, so they are a calm bunch. These donkeys are going to go to our 140-acre facility in the Tehachapi Mountains of Southern California. They'll join probably about 350 other donkeys that are already there. The area of California where these donkeys are going, as well as our ranch in Texas, is very similar to this side of the island. So it's not going to be that big a difference. Probably the winter will be the most drastic change because we do get cold, and a little colder over there than they're used to. But as long as they're given time to adjust, donkeys are a hardy creature. They're going to be kept to themselves for the first few months as they acclimate to the weather, the change in diet. It's a big change for them, the stress of the trip. So we'll give them a couple of months to kind of get used to things, and then we're going to hold an adoption fair there at that ranch and invite the public out to come and adopt the donkeys. Yes, we have several families that have already filled out our online application and have been pre-screened, and they'll be at the first event to be able to pick out which donkeys they want.
I believe there's just 3 of us on the flight, and it's I've flown with horses before, and this will be pretty similar in some ways, but it's basically monitoring. There's going to be 6 donkeys per pen on the flight, so they're going to have plenty of room to move around and lie down if they need to. The pens will be bedded, so it'll be very comfortable. The flight is air conditioned, so it'll be very cool. And basically, we're just going to be there for supportive care. If there's any of them stressing or need to be moved or anything like that, we'll be prepared to do so. When you're living on the Big Island or living in the state of Hawaii, basically your shipping options are either by plane or by boat. And we are very fortunate to be able to fly these donkeys because it is a superior way of travel to California. Being that instead of taking 4 to 5 days to get there, they'll be there in 5 hours. So it's very smooth. It's the easiest, most ideal travel. It's smoother than riding in these trailers. They'll be more comfortable than this.